Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from the Daddy Matt Experience channel. I'm your host Daddy Matt and welcome back to another video. 4 o'clock video making. but today's topic video wise is how next Monday, so pretty much a week from now, will be my first day of college. And that's kind of crazy since this summer has gone by really quickly and it's already past the middle of August. We're heading into like the last week or two of August. There's like 1 or 2 more weeks left of August, and then it's September, and it's crazy, just crazy stuff. So next Monday, I will be starting my first day of college, which is kind of hectic because I gotta get my textbooks and certain stuff and figure out how my days are going to be and all that jazz. Um, just kind of learning my way around things since most of my days for my classes are going to be online, and then for some days they're going to be in person, my classes. So for instance, how my schedule is like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I'll be doing online classes, and then Tuesday and Thursday I'll be going in person for classes. um, so it's going to be like a hybrid schedule, a little bit of mix of both worlds, I guess you could say. Certain classes I wanted to do in person just so I could understand the material a little bit better, and then for the online classes, um, it was just certain classes that pertain to my major, being in criminal justice. So, and some of the classes are to help me in some aspect of my career, um, and whatnot. A lot of the the one class I'm taking, it only goes until October, and then I'll be done with the class, and then all my other classes are going until the end of the semester, which is some point in December, like December 13th. Because then break starts on December 13th. For college, winter break starts December 13th. And then I have a month off for Christmas. And I go back to school go back to college on January 20th. So it's pretty nice. Some of the aspects of college are good, and then some stuff it is what it is. I mean, I think that's with a lot of colleges. I won't be staying on campus um, for college. My mom will be driving me to and from college on the days where I have in-person classes, and then obviously the classes where I can just stay at home and do them for online on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. That would be kind of nice. That would be in my own home, just online, doing work and stuff and talking to people. Um, and that will be a different aspect because I haven't done online classes since COVID a few years ago. So I gotta get used to using like Zoom and those different sites and whatnot. But it's gonna be interesting. College is not for everybody, but I feel like I'll get through it. My brother got through it, so I feel like I can get through it. I'm only doing 2 years, so I can get my associate's degree. My degree is not a transfer degree. Some you got to pay attention to what degrees you're doing. Some are for transfer, some aren't. Mine is not a transfer degree because I'm only doing my 2 years and then being done and then seeing what I can do. Um, and in my future, because I'll graduate in 2027, May of 2027, and you know, by that time I'll be um 2021 about, because my birthday's in June, so I'll be about, so next June 2026 I'll be 20, and then um I'll graduate in 2027 in May, so pretty much the month before my 21st birthday I'll be graduating, so 2027 pretty much. um but yeah, I hopefully the days go by fast. Before in school it used to be the days would go by slow, whereas like if you're on like a break or a summer break or any type of break, or you have any type of day off, it goes by way fast, faster than when you're actually doing stuff. Well, I guess in a sense when you're doing work it kind of keeps you occupied and the time does go by. Obviously you want to manage your time the best that you possibly can. just because, in my sense, if I'm doing college work, I don't want to get behind or, um, any of those aspects. I want to make sure I've always been pretty good with getting my work done on time and making sure it's all fine and dandy. So, it's different aspects. Like I said, I haven't done any online learning ever since COVID happened, where we had to do online learning and stuff. Um, so I'm trying to get used to like the different aspects of college versus high school because they're going to be completely different. It's a whole kind of reality, in your face type of thing, where it's like you're going from one aspect to another aspect. Um, a lot of people don't like change. I don't like change, but I'm just happy that I can be done with high school and not have to worry about high school anymore and move on to this new chapter of my life. It's going to be interesting. Um, Hopefully, since the days that I'm at home doing online learning, online virtual classes, those are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which are the days that I normally make these videos for you guys. So hopefully the uploads don't come out at a later time. Hopefully I can try to get an upload out to you guys on those days at some point, maybe during a class break or sometime where after I'm done with all my classes and I can make a video for you guys and stuff. So yeah, hopefully college won't get in the way of me making these videos for you guys. And obviously on Tuesdays and Thursdays it doesn't matter if I'm going in person because I don't make videos on Tuesdays or Thursdays anyways, and I don't make videos over the weekends, and I'm not doing any weekend classes or late night classes or any of that stuff, so none of that stuff to worry about. But I kind of have it all kind of figured out. I'm just trying to figure out with teachers and stuff. Like I said, the one class I'm doing is only going until October. This one class that I have, online class that I have, so once that's out of the way, I just gotta pay attention to the other classes, my in-person classes and my online classes. So, and I think classes are longer in college, not like they used to be in high school. I think the classes are longer in college. And being on, the computer for most of the day is probably the best idea, but it is what it is. But I'll manage through it. I always got used to doing the whole repetitive routine of high school, getting up and going to this class, going to that class. Obviously, it's going to be different when I do in-person classes because I'm not used to the layout really of the college. Because I have, I think, some in-person classes at the campus that's closer to my house, and then I do have some in-person classes at the downtown campus for the college I'm going to. So it's going to be a little different because they're two completely different buildings, even though they're the same college. They're just two different buildings. So I'll have to get used to that, knowing where I'm going. But then for online, it's just making sure I log on at the right time, know where I need to be, making sure I know where assignments are, if I need to do them, how to turn them in, and that type of stuff. Knowing how to use the system that I'm going to be using for possibly, joining classes online. I gotta figure that out and all that stuff when the time comes. But I probably should figure that stuff out this week since I'm starting next week on Monday. So yeah, and I gotta pick up my textbooks at some point this week. I think on Wednesday I gotta pick them up. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be different, but hopefully it's going to be good, and hopefully I won't get bored out by college. It is what it is. 2 years, and then I'm done. Some people go for 4 years, some people go for more. All the power to you, but for me, I just want to do my 2 years. My brother only did 2 years of college at the same college. I'm going to the same college my brother went to since it's close to home. 2 years and then I'm done, and then just see what I can do. Just see the opportunities and try to prepare for them and stuff. And yeah, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, just taking one step at a time, where I'm at right now. But I just know that when, 2027 does come, May of 2027, 2 years from now, or maybe, well, no, since we already passed in May, so about a year and a half wise, give or take, probably. Um, I'll be in a position where I'm good to go. I know I need a certain amount of credits. I already have some credits already banked in, so that lessens the credits that I need to graduate, which is good because then I don't have to take, more classes since I already have a decent amount of credits already acquired from doing dual enrollment classes and stuff and taking my criminal justice course at EMCC. That helped tremendously. I'm glad that I did that because then that really did help me because they did the dual enrollment at EMCC through MCC. So it helped a lot, and you learn certain advantages to certain things. So yeah, but I should just take my time, just focus on what I need to do right now, and then all the other stuff will eventually come its way, and I'll get those done when the time comes. But yeah, just in the beginning stages of everything, getting the course material and that stuff when you're first starting a class, getting to know your classmates, just throwing yourself out there, talking about yourself a little bit. Obviously, with a virtual class, it's going to be different because, you're not getting up in front of a class and saying who you are and stuff, so it's going to be a little bit different, but it is what it is. I'm not going to worry too much about it because, it's just the whole aspect of how every day is going to look. But then once I get used to how every single day goes and what I need to do, how I need to do things, and how to use certain materials to my advantage, that's probably the main focus of what I need to focus on. But like I said, once I get through each day, I know the whole routine. It's gonna come. It's just gonna be second nature. And obviously, there'll be different class. Once I get through the classes I'm going through now, there'll be different classes that I'll take. For my second year of college, and there's certain amount of classes that they want you to take so you get to that requirement goal. I think I need like 60 or like between 60 and 60 something credits um, in order to fulfill my degree and stuff. So I'm already almost not halfway there, but slightly almost halfway there. I think there's like a way to calculate. I'm about like, let's just say I'm about like 30% already done with my degree, which is nice. I think like 32, it's like a weird percentage because there's a way on the website of the college that I'm going to how to keep track of like almost like a checklist of the things you need to hit in order to complete your degree. And I'm almost like 30, whatever 30% is to 100, um, not a quarter of the way there, but like almost halfway there, but not really halfway there. But it's good that I have those credits already locked in. I forgot. I think it's like 9 credits I already have locked in. Because at first, for your first go, they want you to do like 12 credits worth of classes, and then as you move on, they want you to do more credits so that you reach that that goal that they want you to achieve, so that you have the credits you need and you get your degree in stuff. So it's gonna be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting. But I know that I'll be able to do it because if I put my mind to it, then I'll be able to do it. And I got through high school. I can definitely get through college. 3 years of high school versus 2 years of college. Even though high school is different than college, 2 years compared to three, and I'm already almost halfway towards my degree without even stepping foot onto a campus yet or doing a class yet. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds like I'm heading in the right direction, and I just need to keep on going towards that right direction, and I know I'll be able to accomplish it. But yeah, I'm yapping too much. This video is hitting 15 minutes long. But anyways, as you guys always know, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials that are linked in the About Me section of this YouTube channel, like my Instagram and my Discord. Go show some love and support to my boy Willie D and my TikTok My Inspiration video Tito. Both of their channels are also linked in the About Me section of this channel. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified for whenever I make a new video. And yeah, comment down below if you guys are in the college stages or finishing high school stages or getting a job, taking a gap year, all those options that you can take once you hit the end of high school. Because I know a lot of my friends are at least hitting that stage where we're out of high school, we're trying to figure out what we want to do, go to college, take a gap year, and all that stuff. We're all kind of in that same boat. And I know some of you that are probably watching this are probably going through the same thing. You never know. But we will all get through this together, and that's the way we will do it. We'll work as a team, and we'll get through it together. But yeah, I will see you guys all in Wednesday's video. Peace.